Here we go. Yeah, loading like out of a city and into a city just seems to take a bit longer than it did in previous leagues.
I need more mana.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a little more of a load time for me as well.
My buffs aren't showing. Do I have them turned off in options for some reason? Show flash buffs, auras. There we go. Why were those off? Huh. Oh well. Some strange happenings going on.
Sounds like it.
I think this is going to be a very rough lead for me.
Why do you say that?
Because I keep dying now.
Oh.
Like, I don't know whether I don't know how to minion, or like these invasions and assassinations or whatever the ambushes are just that rough. But man, they are kicking my ass.
I think it is. Like, I haven't died yet, but I'm only on Act 2, and I've come very close already in some of the special areas.
Oh yeah, Act 2, it's like at the end of Act 4, beginning of Act 5 is when it really got crazy. And
Yeah.
like, it's rough. Hurts.
Yeah, like I said, like I don't usually come so close to dying in Act 2. I mean, it's been painful.
The Syndicate is wonderful. It really is. If you weren't trying to kill all of us, I'd suggest you try it. Except I fear there's no more room. I know. I'll take a little leave of absence and you can try it out for yourself. Might be tricky convincing the other. Time to see how the paupers live, I suppose.
Nope, I forgot about the little trap area. Yeah, I forgot how long this game was, and then I just remembered I have to go back through it all again. Because what are like 10 acts, 9 acts?
10. And then all the maps.
And you start losing. When do you start losing experience? Is
I
it?
don't know if it's a certain level or after you beat Kitava. I think it's after you beat Kitava. The first time you start losing 5%, and then once you beat it the second time, you start losing 10%.
I couldn't remember whether you actually start losing 5% or not. I mean,
something like that.
I've died a bit, so it's kind of infuriating, but
Yeah.
I really didn't pay attention to it that much and to affect me, so.
Right.
I definitely know you started to lose 10 after the second time.
Yeah.
Because that's when you go down to negative 60.
Yes. Make it harder for you to stay alive, and then they punish you for dying.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know. I guess that keeps it interesting.
Yeah, it does.
It keeps you having to learn instead of just rolling through it.
Right.
Although, I will say, I started using that tabula rasa that Alex put in the guild bank.
Yeah?
And even though I'm higher level, it makes all the difference in the world when I can put raised zombies and rage spirits or raging spirits with like a decay support, a speed support, damage, and summon phantasm on kill.
That's crazy.
Makes all the difference in the world.
Guess I was better as a merchant than a fighter. I got treasure for you. You know, if you look the other way, friend.
You alright?
No, man, I cannot get rid of this cough. I've had it forever.
Lose your head.
Yeah, I know. That's always what it's like for me. Every time I catch anything, all the other symptoms will go away, but the cough just lingers. It drives me crazy. It was funny when I was working in the home office at Parker's. I had a couple of times where Greg Parker would come to my office and be like, "Your dad's a doctor. Can't he do anything to make that coughing stop?"
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Blessings.
So he's a doctor, not a miracle worker.
Right.
That hideout seemed relatively easy. Like everything survived. Whoa, tomahawk. I think my issue earlier is I was actually trying to use summon skeletons. And that apparently just sucks. I should have stuck with summon raging spirits.
I heard that summon skeletons was actually buffed in the last.
Well, I mean, they all seem to still... I mean, they seem to take damage and tank, but...
Yeah. I think raging spirits are more fun.
Yeah.
I love raging spirits.
Well, I think the deal is for bosses, skeletons are the best.
Okay.
But for like grinding,
They also act as beat shields at the same time.
yeah, and they can cast like a what is it, Enduring Cry, if they have like a gem on them or something. If you have the gem specifically for them, they'll actively taunt.
Yeah.
But for just grinding, apparently summon raging spirits just do so much more damage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they're not hindered by, you know, the hitboxes. Since they fly, you can have more of them actually attacking the same target.
Yep.
I will say the one thing I've always really liked about this game is there's just no one spec that can roll everything.
Right. I would have to agree with you there.
Like, even the accounts that can face tank all of the end bosses, there are some maps they can't do, either because reflect or because they just don't do enough damage.
Yep. No matter how you make your build, you're sacrificing something. You can't. I mean, there is no such thing as a perfect build. There are good builds. But nothing that's just going to allow you to run through the whole game completely unhindered.
Although I will say, if I can ever get this one working, I'll never have to worry about like elemental reflect or anything. Because I'm not doing any damage.
Yeah.
Is this a rift? There's a rift.
Awesome.
There are rifts in this league. Or abyssal rifts. That's what they were, right?
Yeah.
From the Abyss League? Yup. Haha. I like it. This was actually one of my favorite leagues.
Yeah, that one was a lot of fun.
Searching Eye Jewel. Damn, I just got 2 orange items. Although I haven't seen any belts, like abyssal belts.
Yeah, I feel like they've become more rare. I saw a couple of them in the last league, but they were far more rare than they were in the actual Abyss League.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I never really found a good combination or good use for them.
Yeah.
I mean, except for the occasional one where you could get 2 gems on it, but...
Yeah, apparently there are some that they're pretty good for them.
Then again, I think that was the league I kind of fizzled out and stopped playing on.
Yeah.
But it's nice to know they actually really are incorporating little bits of every league prior into this one. I just want more beachheads.
Yeah. I played a beachhead last league, so they do exist still.
Beachheads were fun.
Yeah, they're not common like they used to be, but they're there, and they still are one of the best ways to level if you can get your hands on one.
Oh, hell yeah, I can imagine. Spiraled Wand. +1 level of socketed gems. And spell echo. Ha! Too bad I can't do Raise Spectre with spell echo and have 6 of them.
Man, yeah, these underground labs, they are quite painful.
Huh. These might actually be really good with my build.
What's good with your build?
These, was it Nocturnal Caresses, the gloves? That 10% chance to gain a power frenzy or endurance charge on kill and conduit. But I'm assuming my minion kills count as my kills.
Nice.
Except for its 10% reduced mana.
The Brand King. His time has almost come. Then hope will be... I will be gone. Please, take the black flag. It once...
How did he do that? Yeah, like it's just taking forever to load in the lion's eye. Like it actually goes to this program is not responding.
What happened? Say it again.
It just takes forever to like load into cities. Like I was just trying to go back to lion's eye, and it's like
Okay.
Cool winds.
this program is not responding.
night.
It was taking so long.
Wow. That's... yeah, mine's not that bad. Mine's usually the one that's acting up, so that's strange.
Well, I mean, mine has been doing it since this league.
Yeah.
And I just, like I said, I find it extremely odd. I'm running on some pretty beefy SSDs, and it's doing it.
Sorry, Haku.
I feel bad for killing all my old friends now.
I know.
It's like, how could you do this to me? We were once friends.
It's like we always made fun of Vegan kicking his ass all the time, and now we're actually executing him.
I know. Okay, so if Vegan's gone, how do you get specific color gems? Like, where do you go to say, I want 2 blues and a red?
That's a very good question, and I don't know the answer. There is a single crafting bench now, but I haven't really messed with it, so I don't know what all it can do, if it's like combine all of them into one or what. But that would be my first guess.
Still composing that poem about you.
I will say that this game has come a long way just in the time that I've played it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You'll need more than brawn to lead us through. On the prowl.
Don't want to die again.
Death is a natural part of life. I've made my peace.
Bye-bye. You kill so good, Exile.
You surprise me, Hillock.
I actually don't think I... With those gloves, I don't think I get credit for those kills. Like, even though my minions are killing, I don't think I... Because I'm not getting any orbs.
Yeah.
Or charges.
Hey.
And I know I've killed enough to where 10% should have procced. That's disheartening. I would think my minions' kills count as my kills.
Yeah.
Or wait, does conduit mean that I give them to everybody else but I don't get any? That's not the case, is it?
Say, read the description of it, or if you have a description of it.
10% chance to gain a power, frenzy, or endurance charge on kill. And then it has conduit. Conduit means that whatever charges you get, you share them. At least that's what the passive tree says, I think. Share endurance, frenzy, and power charges with nearby party members. So I think by share, it means share. Not give. I have found a locked door, and I
More
do not have a key.
precisely, whenever the player gains an endurance charge, a frenzy charge, or a power charge, each party member within a radius of 120 units will also gain one charge of the same type.
Also,
Minions do not gain them though.
no, that I
Okay.
knew, but
Okay.
minion kills should be able to get them for me.
I would think so.
'Cause, I mean, my minion kills are just that they're my minion kills.
Yeah.
I randomly found a locked door. Like it's a green locked door. You ever come across one of those?
A green locked door?
Yeah, you click on it, it just says the door is locked.
In the Ascendancy, like the labyrinths I have, but no, not outside of them, I don't think.
But even in the Ascendancy, it says this door requires like a silver key
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a gold key. This just says the door is locked. And I've never seen it. I don't remember it being part of the original process.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what is this? What is this room? Who are you? You giant crab thing? I don't remember that being part of it either.
I am intrigued.
Yeah, I go into this giant 4x4 grid room, or big square room, and all of a sudden this crab burrows under the ground. It looks like a giant backwards lobster. And then he popped up on me. There was no quest to kill him or anything.
Yeah, that's strange.
Like, I don't remember any of this stuff. Ah. Snuck up on me. Sorry.
It's okay. As
Those
much
are
as
the
I
worst.
cough and stuff into my mic, I can't really say too much about anybody else doing it.
I mean, it's just frustrating. I mean, even if I take a cough drop, it
Yeah.
doesn't help it. And like that one, it just no tickle, no. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna cough. It's just.
It just came out of nowhere. Yeah.
I was like, well, damn. All right, I'm a smoker now. Seems like they have put a lot more like mini boss little areas on maps
Yeah.
than I remember. Like I said, just random square grids where big baddies are now spawning.
Definitely keeps you on your toes.
Yeah. That'd do, that'd do. I still haven't really got into the delves. I think I've done like 2 levels.
Oh, so the delves are back in this one too?
Yes.
Cool.
They seem like a
Yeah.
really good place to farm experience too.
They can be, yeah.
But yeah, I didn't get too much into it because, like I said, it just seems a little too involved.
It is.
And I'm like,
It's-
Like, there's so much other stuff that I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't want to add to it, so I'll just do that
Right.
later.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to do it anyway, is to wait until you're in maps and then start worrying about it.
Do maps drop in the delve?
Occasionally.
Okay, so if you are to that point, though, okay, then yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it right now.
Yeah, there's a little bit of everything in the delve. You'll run across like abyssal areas. You'll run across vol areas. Like there's like everything in the delve.
Hmm. It's like I know all the zones, but I feel like I'm exploring more than I have in the past. Like making sure every little bit of the map is uncovered, because you never know when you're going to find a stack of whatever the stuff is for the delve, or an animal you got to capture, or just something.
I love that about it, because exploration is a big thing. I'm not a big fan of like running straight through a map to get to the other side. I want to explore. I want to have a reason to explore it, though.
Yeah. Not just for like 3 mobs.
Right.
Sooner or later, I'm going to need to start putting some points into my health and not just focus on my minions.
Yep. It will be necessary eventually.
My goal is to just hope that I can run around and avoid everything while they kill everything. Because if I can get that, there's 2 things I'm looking for. And you remember that shield that I had last time I played, where if I get hit, it's like immediately starting to restore my energy shield.
Yes.
So it's just like crazy. Well, I want that shield with this, because there's also a talent that's like any buffs from your shield apply to your minions, but not to you. If I could give all of my minions energy shield that just like constantly healed itself,
Yeah.
every time they got hit, my army would never die. Ever. Especially since it seems that minions are a hell of a lot tankier than any player could ever be.
Yeah. Hillock.
Fun's over, Breinrot.
What's Hillock doing here?
Hillock is a guy you get to kill now.
I mean, he was always the guy you get to kill, but you kill him at the very beginning.
Yeah.
He's the giant.
Well, now you get to keep killing him.
That's crazy.
So what do you say?
I was not expecting that.
I am on the job.
Yeah, it's like all your old friends are new enemies. And all of your new friends are people you've never heard of before.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder if the new people are not the bad people. Tricking you. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through the season I just go back to being a duelist in Melee. Seem to be struggling with the minion build. Hello, Land Fusion host. Everybody that's viewing. Welcome, welcome to the Path. Start off first. My name's Grimtalk, variety streamer. Right now, I'm delving back into the new Path of Exile League. Haven't played it in quite a while. Gonna be trying to do some in-game runs with my brothers.
Yes.
And currently, I'm struggling because I know absolutely nothing about minion builds, and I keep getting my ass kicked every once in a while. So if anybody has good minion builds, or even plays the game, let me know. And if you like what you see, or think that I'm entertaining in the least bit, feel free to throw me a follow. It would be greatly appreciated, and I would love your face. Whole face.
The entirety.
The entirety of your grill. Also took like 2 leagues off, so like since this is a combination of everything, I don't know what the hell a delve is. Seems fairly straightforward. I definitely do not know anything about this whole betrayal thing. It seems very Shadow of Mordor or whatever it is. I think the last league I played was the Abyss League. Which was cool, and it's apparently in this one as well. Because I just found a rift. Get back in the circle. But in the past, I played some, most recently, played some Pokemon Let's Go, Red Dead Redemption 2, World of Tanks, Just Cause 4, Anything that's fun, I like to play, of course. Or otherwise, why would I do this? That would just be dumb.
So you're the shite that's gone and summoned me to the beacon? Don't think I'm going to be bawling and chaining after your sorry ass once our journey to the reef is done.
So does anyone viewing actually happen to play Path of Exile, out of curiosity? Any exiles out there? Hello, exile.
Talamoana.
Talamoana warrior.
Savor these last.
Oh, you gonna try to ambush me, you little bee. I'm done. I'm done. She almost kicked my tail.
I haven't run into any ambushes
I've
yet.
been considering an early retirement. Tired of this cat and mouse.
No, I'm not removing her
Tired
from the
of fighting.
syndicate. I'm gonna interrogate her.
No, not again. Please, not again.
That's what you get for ambushing me. You're going to be tortured, you bee. That'll learn ya. But yeah, I feel like SRS or Raging Spirits just works better for me than skeletons. They are just a little bit too slow, a little too clunky, and didn't ever seem to actually do any damage. Great for meat shields, but
I have to agree. The difference being Volsum and skeletons.
yeah, now bet your tail that
That's useful.
if I ever get Volsum and skeletons again, I will have that on my bar.
Yes, and I don't know if you've noticed, but in the past couple of leagues now, they have made it to where if you have a Vol gem, it gives you the regular gem and the Vol power.
Yeah, I noticed the flavor text was different, but I didn't know that's actually what they did.
Yes, that's what's going on.
So you get the inherent regular gem,
You
even
get the original skill and the Vol skill within
Oh.
one gem, so it's pretty neat.
that's pretty awesome. Grinding gear, that's pretty cool. I was wondering why the flavor text was on there twice.
Yep, that's it.
And to all you Land Fusion viewers, I'm sorry I'm not playing Fortnite. I sincerely apologize for that. But you will never, I repeat never, see Fortnite played on my computer. No offense. Still love you. Just not my cup of tea.
So courageous.
Oh,
Such a fine
shit.
example of
Battle
woman.
time.
I simply knew you wouldn't disappoint me. Or my husband. You see, His Majesty could never be satiated on his wedding day by one bride alone. Thank you.
Quit
my new
your
sister.
yapping.
I shall always treasure your
Nessa.
company.
Dang. That hurt.
Did you die?
Yeah. With prejudice. Like 2 lightning strikes and I was dead.
Yeah. It worries me a little bit about this build because it said in the build guide that it was a very squishy build. So now I'm a little concerned. Especially in this league.
Well, I mean, I knew this was going to be a squishy build. And like I said, I probably should start focusing on more of my health than my minions' health and damage. So we'll come to that. I just had to get that 1 kill out of the way. That's all it was. Lose a little bit of experience, which sucks.
Born of ocean's mire, washed clean of dark
On the other hand, I
desire,
have
and thus the
never played a build that felt like there was this high damage so early on.
So wait, what are you playing now?
It's a trap build, trapper.
Ah, gotcha.
It's ultimately going to be an arc trapper, but I still don't have the arc skill yet, so using explosive traps right now.
It reminds me of that build that Alex is running, just the crazy brands just flying everywhere, destroying everything.
Yep. Yeah, with this one there's not quite as much craziness going on the screen as his build, but
I don't know, man.
yeah.
I feel like that's part of this game is craziness on the screen, no matter what you play.
the really.
Thank the gods. I believe the secret. Go make history.
You arrive.
I have arrived.
Turn your back for the... I'm afraid that the Inquisitor... Journey well.
That is a jewel. What are you? Nothing I'm ever going to use.
Hello. Journey well.
Back to killing. Well, I guess nobody in Land Fusion likes to talk. That's sad. Everybody's probably just trying to get a host.
Yep.
Nobody's actually viewing it to view it. It's all about the host. I understand. That's why I do it. I think I maybe followed 4 people that I've seen on Land Fusion. It's because that they were just that good. Boom, I forgot about those little tracer fireballs. Those little bees. Why can't you guys come after my minions? They won't die. At least easily. Oh, you tricksy bee. Dang. Sad about it. I just died again out, Nick. Sorry, I was about to call you Alex. My apologies.
No worries.
They snuck out of nowhere. They got me.
No. Can't be.
Damn ambushers. Next time I see him, I'm going to execute him. Well, Land Fusion, don't know how much time I have left, but thanks for watching me. I appreciate you. And like I said, if you like what you see, or you're just looking for an all-around variety streamer, please feel free to throw me a follow. Lets me know I'm doing something right, and I will continue to do it. Feedback is always welcome. But until the next time, enjoy your games. I need to get a travel, like a shield bash gem or something. I don't have one.
Yep.
Shield charge.
Shield charge is a good one. Yep. That's what I used last week.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed that I don't get charges from these gloves.
Sucks.
Kills are not my own.
Are you planning on using the various different charges
No.
in the build, or is that just
No.
because you happen to have the gloves?
Yeah, just because I happen to have the gloves. I'm not really dealing with charges in this build.
Okay, I was about to say I just got the unique comm sign, and it gives +1 to maximum endurance charges.
No. Maybe if I go back to being a duelist.
Yeah.
Because those are absolutely needed if you're going to tank.
Indeed.
Absolutely needed. There's a lot of loots. I've already hit the point where I'm just like running past yellow drops. It's like I just know they're not going to benefit anybody or myself, so why?
Yeah. Yep.
Not going to scrap them for just, well, scraps. Unless they're specifically a 3 different color 3-link,
Right.
I don't pick them up. Although I did pick up a 5-link 2-hander that I put in the bank.
Yeah, I saw that.
Just because, hell, 5 links are 5 links.
For sure.
I need more mana.
Whoa, Val discipline, summon, Val summon skeletons. There it is, Val summon skeletons. Got it. Mine.
Nice.
So now, so you're telling me that with that,
You can do regular summon skeletons and wall summon skeletons. The only problem with the Vol ones is that they are corrupted, so you can't really increase the quality on them.
yeah, that's right, you can't slap a quality gem on it, can you?
Nope. A little more complicated.
Dang. Oh well, I'll play around with that later.
Yep. Still worth holding on to. Level 1.
Just because I just remember when we were doing the breaches. Was it the breaches or the beach? When it was beachheads.
Beachheads.
Like that was the oh shit button.
Yep.
I was like, all right, shit just got real. Summon all the skeletons. Bring forth the meat shield army. "21 skeletons at a time, 15 skeleton warriors, 2 archers, and 1 general." Alright. I got you. I saw a build that had like 78 minions. Of course, it was a combination of permanent minions and also like the specters or the whatever they're called, that like when you get hit that summons phantasms.
Yeah, yeah.
But he had like a maximum number 70 something odd minions. Like that's just ridiculous.
It's awesome.
Another breach. Or yeah, rift. Take it. There goes the army. Get 'em, army of darkness. Oh, did I lose it? No, I guess that was the end of it. Oh, there's the trove. I couldn't see it for all the minions. And now my minions leech life.
Very nice.
I'm telling you, they're never gonna. You're not gonna be able to kill my minions. It's just not gonna happen. You can kill me. All day, every day. I need to find a way to make them better shields. Is there a way to make the minions hyper aggressive, like the what are they called? The zombies?
Not sure.
I don't care for material things.
This one
I'm
will
not
be
an
difficult to
expert
tame.
on the minion builds. I've done one build. It's only half decent.
So, 'cause that's really what I want. I want hyper aggressive zombies that just like go after everything.
Yeah.
Since I don't have to worry about any Varici missions, like don't kill the guy, just
Right.
hurt him. I was like, fuck that. I've got like 23 minions. How am I supposed to not hurt him?
last league, Alex and I were coming up with tactics on how we were going to tackle Greedy mission. Because you can't go at it straightforward like the rest of them.
No. Like, that was the only one you really had to stop and think about. So,
Yep.
oh, we're not supposed to kill this guy, so, how are we gonna do this?
Yep.
Because it was also timed, wasn't it?
Sometimes. Some of his missions were.
So it's like, yeah, it's not like you could just hit him and run away, hit him, run away, hit him, run away. You had to stay in there and hope you didn't put any dots on him or something. I don't want to go here yet. Go back. And like, I haven't even hit the point where I need to figure out what gear I need exactly. Like to min-max.
Yeah. I guess I can't go there yet. Stormbrand. What is that? That's new. Not sure. What is it?
Creates a magical brand which can attach to a nearby enemy. It periodically activates while attached, firing beams which deal damage to nearby enemies and those around them. The brand will detach if the enemy dies. So it's like an Alex gem.
Yeah.
But I think he's doing fire, isn't he?
I think so.
Oh, I'll see if he wants it anyway. That's the first brand one I've seen, so I'm assuming they're kind of rare.
Yeah, I haven't run into any of them yet.
always when you don't want to be ambushed that you get ambushed.
Yeah.
Guess that's why they call it an ambush.
You'll need more than bronze to beat us.
Yep, ambush. I knew it was happening. I knew it was coming. Just run around enough. Damn it. Never mind. I was trying to just run around enough to let my minions kill him, but they got me.
No.
Damn leap slams.
Yeah.
Sigh. Yeah, I'm not playing hardcore on this league at all, ever. I will die like in the first act. Should have popped my Vol skeleton. I keep wanting to say Vol skeletons.
I know what you're talking about either way.
Do what?
So I know what you're talking about either way.
Yeah. Just start calling it Ash's Army. So I already see a skill that I need to get rid of, and it's that my minions explode when they're at low health and deal like a god-awful amount of damage
Why do you need to get rid of it?
because my minions are never going to die.
Oh, yeah, true.
I mean, they might later in the game, but right now they're just laughing. I mean, like I said, I die before they even come close to getting half health, so...
Yeah.
Need more speed. I feel like I should have a build where I'm all sorts of fast. Man, you know what's really gonna piss us off? When these ambushes start popping up on maps when we're close to leveling
Oh no.
and we get wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So have you heard any of the voiceovers of the characters yet in the
Yeah.
Betrayal? Have you actually heard Haku yet?
Yes.
He sounds like Thor.
Yeah, he does.
Like Chris Hemsworth did a voiceover for this game. I'm confident in saying that. And he sounds different than he did in previous leagues.
Yes.
I guess that's because they actually got a voice actor to voice a lot of lines for him.
Yeah. Probably.
But I like it.
Yep. Sounds good.
It just amazes me that this game, free to play, not even pay to play.
Yep.
But
Not
free
pay to play, not pay to win. It's
No.
completely, I mean, aside from getting extra stash tabs, it's completely cosmetic.
Which, I mean, to be honest, that's not gonna... It's a convenience factor.
Right.
But for this game to be free, they do a lot of stuff right. And have a lot of content into it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever played another game whose development team was so aggressively pushing new content and good new content, like not half-assed. I mean, can't say it's perfect. There are definitely bugs here and there.
I'm just worried that their buyout, because you know they were purchased by that
Yeah,
One Games, whatever. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a pretty big group.
Well, yeah, a huge like umbrella corporation for
And
games.
when they bought them, you know, they do the same thing any corporation does when they do a takeover. Oh, we're not going to change anything. You keep doing what you're doing. We're going to give you the ability to do it. We're going to sit back and provide you funds, our technology or whatever, which they've given them new servers. They've done a lot of stuff to help them out.
Sure.
I don't, in my experience in the corporate world, no matter how much they say we're not going to change anything, 2 years into it, changes are happening.
Yeah.
And I know they said they weren't going to, you know, they didn't want to be a part of any, I guess, changes to the game or storylines or growth or anything like that. I'm worried that they might, and then they might screw it up.
Yep.
Because they are a big corporation.
Yep.
Or they'll put stuff behind a paywall that would actually make it easier to play.
Yeah. Well, when that starts happening, I might have to. As simple as that. Because I mean, the big thing I love about them, and the reason they get my money in the first place, is because I don't feel harassed to buy shit.
Yeah. And you don't have to play.
Yeah.
And even their little, hey, we've released this, come spend money, is very, I don't want to say inconspicuous, but it's just not out there, like, in your face all the time.
Yeah.
Like, even when you're playing the
Kind of
game,
benign.
it's a simple little chat that pops up that says, hey, we've released this, go check it out in the store. Not some giant pop-up box that says, here's a visual, and that you got to click X on to get out of your screen to keep playing.
Yep.
And I could see them doing something. It's like not so much a pay-to-play, but we're going to give you these pop-ups.
Yeah.
You can pay $3
Yeah.
a month to not get them. It's like, you know what? This is not a mobile game. Screw you.
But yeah, but you look on the message boards and see all of these people and on there, and they have their little like things showing what supporter packs they've purchased, you see the amount of money that they're actually making,
Yeah.
they're really gonna.
Much pleasure.
I mean, they're really gonna mess up if they do make it pay to win in any way whatsoever. Because they're making good money right now.
I think I've actually purchased one of those big expensive
Exile.
packs
Yeah.
to get a supporter banner.
Yep. I've purchased a couple of them actually, because you get a lot of buying them outright. Like whenever I want to buy that premium currency, I tend to buy a pack.
Yeah.
Because then I get a bunch of free stuff. I mean, not free stuff, but I'll get a bunch of stuff with it, and then the free, basically extra. It's just a better deal than getting them premium currency outright. Yeah, this is one game that I will consider myself a proud supporter of. I can't say that about a whole lot of games.
When I was part of Piety's expedition. Farewell.
Me look it! Here our ways divide.
I just got 2 sun plates with 6 sockets to drop.
Nice.
I mean, they're not linked,
Yeah.
and they're white, and one of them's mirrored, so that kind of sucks.
Even so, that's awesome.
I wonder if I can PoE trade those things. Sure, everybody wants a 6 link or a 6 socket,
6 socket, yeah, 6 sockets are always nice.
and this way they can alchemy it up however they want to. Get it just right. That's actually not a bad idea, to be honest.
Yep.
Twitch Blue Cat, thank you for that host. I appreciate that. Very kind of you, sir. Yeah, the build I was looking at, the guy actually had like something stupid like 10,000 mana shield, which is what I'm going for. So I got to figure out how I'm going to get there.
Yeah, I had a 10k energy shield.
Energy shield.
Yeah, last league it was a totem build with a 10k energy. It was beautiful.
All right, yeah, you need to tell me how to get there.
I can send you the build guide, and it can give you a better.
So was it mostly points or was it mostly gear that got you to the 10k?
It was a good mix of the two.
Okay.
Hold on. One of the things I loved about it is, like, you got the node at the top, what is it? The Chaos Inoculation?
Yep.
Yes. Oh my god, it's wonderful. Immune to Chaos.
Yep, that's what I was going to do with this
10K
build.
energy shield. Yes. But here, let me throw you the link, and you'll be able to look at some of the stuff and maybe get some ideas from it.
Because my thoughts were, even if I don't go with the whole the minions get my shield buff, like if I keep it, then like I said, you remember what my duelist was doing. So I could sit there with a 10k shield, chaos inoculation, and basically never take damage.
Yeah. Yeah, I very rarely died with that build. If it was.
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
Like as my duelist, he only had like 300 and something odd energy shield. But like I said, since it was so ridiculously overpowered, it was just like constantly replenishing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's almost, even if I was taking a big hit, it would deplete my energy shield, not hit into my health, and my energy shield was immediately replenished again because of the buff.
Yeah.
So I only had to have like 2 energy shield as long as it immediately replenished. Now I'm not sure if they fixed that to where if you know you have 300 energy shield and you take 500 damage, it goes 300, 200. But I don't think they have.
Yeah. I think so.
Better with a weapon than with words.
You. How brave, Thane. How brave.
I'm a man of limited talents, as you can see.
Yeah, I like these little hideouts where you go in and you have to kill the people before they destroy the evidence.
I'm a man of limited talents, as you can. You're a smart one, Exile.
I imagine it was no easy feat. Keep your life to your own.
Regal orb. Woot. Keep on finding those rare things. Yeah, I wonder if I should drop my, what are they called? Orb of Fusings on those 6-slot chess pieces to try to get them a 6-link and then try to sell them.
Oh.
Or if I should just sell them as is and let somebody else deal with it.
Yeah, you might want to do that, because it...
Go with courage.
I've heard of people dropping...
Hundreds.
like thousands of fusings and not getting it. Because to 6-link, like to back when Verici was still your friend, it would take, like, you could get a guaranteed 6-link by basically buying it with 1,500.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fusing. Yeah, which gives you an idea of how much it's worth to have a 6-link. But I've heard of people dropping 3,000 and still not getting it, so... But then some people can use 100 and get it, and it just really depends on your luck.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think I should just try to sell them.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a way. I mean, since they took Verici out to do that, there's got to be a way to pay for it to get it. It's just, again, some god-awful way.
That it may be as simple as going to that new crafting bench that they have.
I didn't see any links in the crafting bench. Yeah, maybe I just didn't look it up, or you have to unlock it or something, but I didn't see any type of links or change colors or whatever, because I actually asked about that earlier, changing colors.
Maybe there's... I don't know. Maybe you have to gain your crafting up with the whole unveiling thing before you can do it. I'm just not sure. It's entirely RNG based now. There are no more gearing.
That could be too.
I like that our new friends actually helped out though.
Yeah, I wish they would be helping me out on this hideout instead of just getting my ass kicked.
My head still hurts.
Silence, Hillock.
Your friend, don't lock me up. Again? Death's the only option here, I'm afraid.
Ah, always hoped I'd get a warrior's death.
See, I still don't know whether it's better to... Man...
Hate myself. Hate the Syndicate. Rather be dead.
I'm killing Vegan.
Death's the only option.
Death is what separates the wolves from the pups. A professional like myself knows that when the fight's over, the fight's over. Hillock, well, the fight's never really over in his head. Put the...
You bash well, Exile. Today, we are friends. Let's bash another one, shall we? Yeah?
Is it really in your best interest to piss off a bloody arena fighter? You should have given them the Redmayne treatment. Make a statement. You're a smart one, Exile.
I didn't get anything out of this one. I died and everything. Bastards. Give me one more level, and I think we'll call it a night.
Sounds good. Gonna try to. I'm almost to the end of act. Hoping to get to the end of it.
Which act? You cut out.
Act 2.
Another laboratory. Jeebus.
Tora's so busy worried about bloody trees and worms and mice. She doesn't even see the rest of us busting our behinds.
It's survival of the fittest, especially in the Syndicate.
Tora's
All part of the cycle. Today you rise and I fall, but tomorrow will be different.
Yet another one where I got nothing. So disappointed. Much disappoint.
Hello to you.
Hello, Silk.
We have woven our tale together.
I could hardly hope for better results.
And there is my first map.
Yay!
Oh, not a drop. It's that Malagano's Sanctum, whatever it is.
You want to know what we've been doing here? Don't tell the Syndicate I told you. Or do. I don't care.
What happens if you screw up and you don't complete this map thing that's part of your storyline?
What's that?
Well, you know, Malagaro's map, whatever it is, you still only get like 6 opportunities to do it.
Yeah, I wonder the same thing. I think it makes you start over in a new instance if you don't do it. But I've never not beaten it, so I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to not beat it. I just got one shot with lightning and it kind of hurt.
Ooh, yeah.
brutal construction, isn't it?
The black venom.
Hello.
Hello. Did you
Oh
leave?
shit! I forgot. I had
There he is.
clothes in the washing machine. I gotta go throw them in the dryer. I'll be right back. Okay.
So, Alex, you're a PoE trader.
Sometimes.
I got 2 6-socket sun plates. Chess pieces. To drop earlier. One of them's mirrored, but none of them are 6-linked. It's just 6 sockets. Do you think they'd sell well?
No, I think you probably be better off vending them.
Like, even though they're 6 sockets?
Yeah, probably.
Well, that sucks.
If it was an astral... Wait, which one is it? Astral
No,
plate?
it's just sun plates.
Yeah, if it was an astral plate, it might be worth it.
I thought sun plates could still be beefed up a bit.
Yeah, they're okay. They're like... Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...
I mean, I know they're not the best.
6, 7 tiers higher than it. Well, hold on a sec. Sun plate. And there's not even, it's not even a base type for unique. I don't know. Let me go on trade and see.
I was hoping I got something. It's like, you know, you get the scratch off that you think is one something, only to find out it's another scratch off.
It's one plate with 6 sockets. 1 alchemy orb.
So, vendor.
Vendor it for the jeweler's orbs. 14 jeweler's orbs right there, man.
That is just a dick punch.
Let's see what a 6-socket astral plate would be. 1 chaos. So even with a really high tier base, just 6 sockets really isn't going to do much.
I'm finding chaos orbs left and right. I actually found one regal orb earlier. I like me some regal orbs.
I can't find the control blocks in Act 10. I'm very confused. So, I've actually found the lush hideout. Like, physically, where it is. In the Dread Thicket. just finished playing D&D, and that's 2 characters in 2 sessions.
I spent every moment
Dead. She died again? Yeah. Jesus. This DM's got a murder boner. To be fair, I kind of brought it upon myself, but I thought he was dropping me hints, and it turns out he wasn't. Because he took me to the side room. He's like, "Okay, this character you're gonna play is a cultist, and you're gonna betray the group." And then a little while later, he's like, somebody had said something about purple was the color of cultists, or something, and then a very large purple worm came up. And I thought he was trying to tell me something. It was just random. So I sacrificed myself, thinking I could team up with the giant worm, and it just ate me. But he said he's gonna turn into a plot point later, because my leader had gave me a mind control orb, so that the worm, he can control the worm now.
So he has the weirding way?
Yep. Exactly.
So I know you said that the little flame caster guys, the specters, you can only find them in certain zones. Every time I've cast Desecrate, there has always been a flame caster in it.
Huh, they might have changed it.
Like, regardless of zone. Like, not this, like, I have to cast it a few times.
It used to be you'd have to find certain maps and go...
Yeah, I mean, it even says that, you know, the corpses will be chosen from the monsters in the current area and any specters that have existed in this instance. Okay. Define any specters that have existed in this instance.
Well, I think that means if you bring Flame Sentinels in...
Then you can get Flame Sentinels.
You can put them in the table, basically.
That's awesome.
So I guess you could grab low-level Flame Sentinels, get a high-level map.
Yeah.
And summon them there.
That makes sense. That's kind of cool.
This seems like a good area to build a home.
I mean, because I just lost one. I was like, well, shit. I just need one more. Cool. Good to know.
Curious.
I don't know how I feel about my build. I'm really lacking on defenses.
Oh, you? Shit. I've got 959 health and 1100 energy shield.
I've got 1600 life, 1250 energy shield, and 40% of my damage is taken from my magic before my health.
Now, that being said, my minions are beasts.
Yeah. That certainly helps.
Like, the zombies do not die.
They flee from the hunt.
But the way I'm playing it is I basically get fire damage multiplier and crits from my Armageddon brand.
Oh, I got Stormbrand. Was it Stormbrand that I said, Nick?
I think so, yeah.
Is that any good for you?
No, but I appreciate it.
I was like, I didn't think so. I haven't seen any brands drop, and that was the first one. And I found a banner earlier as well.
I have like an 11% Storm brand that I was using, but I switched over to Armageddon brand and just decided to go all fire because I found this quirky build that I wanted to try. But I don't know. I don't know if I should be speccing into these crit chance because my totems can't crit.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, my hits, like my zombies and my SRSs, their hits don't count as my hits. So I found a pair of gloves that has a 10% chance to grant me any one of the 3 charges on hit
Shit for you.
or on kill. But even though my minions are the ones doing the killing, they don't grant me any charges, so they're useless.
Well, my totems seem to still count as well. They get my critical strike chance. The problem is that they don't actually hit anything. They just burn them. So they get hit. They give them damage over time effects. So they don't ever actually hit them. They just burn. But they also reduce their fire resist by 24%. And then I'm running flammability, which reduces their fire resist by 42%. So that's like, what, 68 negative fire resist?
Yeah.
And then I've got combustion support. Let's see.
Are you?
Enemies
gonna
ignited
kill
by
me?
supported skills have negative
You're
19% to
starting
fire
figure
resist.
it out, aren't you? I can see it in your
So
eyes.
basically I'm going
But there's more
for
going on than you could possibly fathom.
make it where I get a damage multiplier from reducing their resist so much.
Oh, and you didn't tell
That'd be
me
worth the try.
that all these Vol gems that I was getting, the reason why they have the flavor text on there twice is because they actually count as the regular gem and the Vol gem.
Oh yeah, they changed that.
I didn't know
thought
that.
you knew
It's like, that's pretty freaking awesome. Because
definitely
guess
makes Vol
what?
skills far better.
Summon skeletons is beast.
That's true.
Although I'm not using the regular summon skeletons. I tried and it didn't work well from SRS works better. Maybe against bosses, but grinding.
In the middle of the day, you'll be walking down the street.
I was saying I just gotta work on my survivability because my minions, they don't take any damage.
I want to see with your flame sentinels and raging spirits, all this negative fire resist should be pretty cool.
Area contains Immortal Syndicate. Okay. I'll find them.
Oh, and I'm also running a fire penetration gem, so I've got all this negative fire resist and then extra negative fire resist. Don't know how well this actually works, but figured it was worth a shot.
There's a corrupted area.
And a syndicate hideout thing.
I found like a syndicate hideout in every single one of the last 3 zones I've been in.
Gotta catch 'em all.
So is there a way to make, since you've done minions more than any of us, your minions hyper aggressive?
Well, that's one of the benefits, like, you should be able to slightly direct them with where you cast
Yeah.
summon raging spirits, but other than that, not really.
I don't care about any of these. These are fun. I like these.
It's chaos. I love it.
Everything must die. I've actually been able to save every piece of equipment once.
I can't tell if that actually makes any difference if you save them all.
Achievement complete zombie horde. What is that? Oh,
Having a shitload of zombies.
No!
What's wrong?
I died.
No. Yeah, well, I've died 73 times. I'm just walking along and then sneak attack. Fuck, there's ambush out of nowhere.
Leo moves to research. Guff and Leo become justice. Oh, I can go to a safe house if you want to do one of those.
Sure, I'll help you.
Salah.
I guess. Well, no, not right now. I've got a stupid. Excuse me. Steam pop up on my screen for that achievement, and it won't go away. Let me go back to my hideout so I can open this portal. Safe house. Jesus, man.
I call this build the GPU melter.
Something like that.
AKA the firebrand. AKA hardcore penetration.
AKA WTF is going on.
AKA I can't see shit. Things are dying, so I think that's a good thing.
It's a lot of chaos damage.
I'm gonna miss my chaos inoculation on this.
Oh, I'm gonna get it back and try it again. As soon as I can get my really stupid high energy shield.
Yeah. If you can stack enough energy shield, it's probably worth it. Because if you're that invested in energy shield, you're not stacking too much life. Yeah, I mean, that immunity to chaos damage is just amazing.
Well, I mean, the build I was looking at does that. I mean, they have like 1 health and 10,000 energy shield. Flamethrower trap.
Strength of the first ones runs in my veins.
Y'all
You will fall here and
figure out what exactly the strongest syndicate is.
You one day it would not be.
No.
No idea.
Jorgen.
They're just being bad guys. Jurgen, Hegan, Perrigan.
Only strength matters.
See, there's this warplate, a 6-socket warplate with a 5-link. That's not bad.
Oh, the 5-link is worth way more than the 6 sockets.
Too much
Well, I can't pick it up, so if you want to take it. Let's see what we got.
Running around in a Sailor Moon outfit.
What's over here? Safe house stash. Regal orb. I'll take it.
Yeah, I just linked my chest piece to the local chat if you want to take a look at what I'm running around in.
Trapped stash. I don't like this.
It's one of those, you can click it and it'll tell you what it does. It's another one of those timed things.
8 seconds. Start timer. Take 1 item. Oh shit, nope. Hang on. Let me make room because I don't know what's going to be in here. Go away.
For me, it was div cards.
I think I just took the wrong thing. No! I should have taken the shield. And my game crashed again. Can you hear me?
Disconnected. I can hear you, but you disconnected.
That's some shit. I got the Thresher Claws, which is the little white-looking tiger claw thing.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on my game to crash. This is getting really frustrating. It hasn't happened to me all night.
Until now.
Till now.
It's your fault, Alex. I don't know how.
I wonder if it really is melting my graphics card.
Well, it wasn't even doing anything.
I know. Then. Because it causes Steam to be retarded too. Alright, well, I was about to call it a night anyway, so if I can get back in, the safe house is probably going to be gone, unless you're still in it.
I'm still in it.
Okay, then maybe I can get back to it. Hopefully there's a crafting table, or that Tiny's table thing. Probably not. Not with the trap stash. Real trap shit.
Stat trash. I really want to play Smash Bros, but I don't have a Switch.
I'll mail you mine.
Another Syndicate Laboratory.
Alright. How can I get back there? Because if you drop a portal, it's going to take you out of it. So don't leave it. Don't drop a portal.
Well, I dropped a portal so you could just port right into the end. But
oh yeah, I should still be able to get in it. Has your loading screens been taking longer than previous leagues? Like going into cities?
Yeah.
Mine has. As well. And it's kind of frustrating. Oh, maybe this won't be so bad. That claw, that Thresher Claw, is actually a caster claw. 25 life gain for each enemy hit by attacks. 8% increased attack speed, 35 to max mana, 7 life gain for each enemy hit by your spells, and 8% increased spell damage per 5% chance to block attack damage. Alright, you want to invite me?
Oh, yeah. Invite to party.
So I can see your portals. Even though
well, it should be, you just go back to your hideout, and that should be next to June.
Yep, still there. Okay, good. Hey, there we are. Lost all my zombies. Safe house stash. Some yellow stuff.
Grants level 20 aspect of the avian skill. What the hell is that?
Aspect of the avian?
That blood ice 2-stone ring right here.
Holy crap.
That one grants level 20 aspect of the cat, the iron ring.
Dude, like in here, there's Aspect of the cat, aspect of the spider. What are these?
I don't know, I'm about to try one out.
Spider. I'm going to take a spider. I'm going to take a cat.
Much clutter.
Can't take a cat.
Aspect of the avian. What the hell?
I'm going to take a cat. That's a belt.
Huh.
Did you get one of the avians?
Yeah. Oh, you might like this. Aspect of the avian. While active, grants the avian's might and avian's flight buffs in sequence. Avian's might grants you and your minions a chance to deal double damage with hits for a duration. Avian's flight grants you and your minions increased movement speed for a secondary duration. It reserves some magic, though.
I don't care. What does aspect of the spider do?
That's actually a decent ring, I guess.
Yeah,
It
that is.
resists.
Let's see what spider does. I don't know. It doesn't tell me.
You just mouse over it. That's how I was looking.
Periodically applies a spider's web debuff to nearby enemies and hinders them. Each spider's web on an enemy increases the damage they take. Hinder reduces their movement speed. So it's like a temp chains that increases damage taken. It's 5% increased damage taken. Debuff lasts 6 seconds. Can inflict up to 3 spider's webs on an enemy. 30% reduced movement speed. Inflicts spider's webs and hinders every 1 second. And it's also a buff. So it takes mana. What is aspect of the cat? Grants a cat's stealth and cat's agility buffs in sequence. Cat's stealth increases your critical strike chance, makes you harder to see, and gives you a chance to avoid damage for a short duration. Cat's agility increases your attack and cast speed for a longer secondary duration. 10% increased attack cast speed, 10% increased attack speed, buffs last 4 seconds, secondary buff lasts 6, 50% reduced visibility to enemies, 100% increased critical strike chance, 15% chance to avoid all damage when hit.
Nice.
Damn. And it refreshes, so it does a 4-second cycle of the first one, and then a 6-second cycle, and it's 4, 6, 4, 6, 4, 6. That's interesting.
So I just saw something on Reddit. Thousands of mailed ballots in Florida were not counted. Guess who mailed their ballot?
You?
Me. Damn it.
That's some pretty cool stuff in here.
Yeah, I think this league has got a lot of potential for making some really just stupid overpowered gear between the delves and the whatchamacallit, the incursions and breaches and the new betrayal. But I think I am gonna have to crash now.
Yeah, I'm not behind you. I'm not far behind you.
Yeah. It's already almost midnight.
Myself.
Alright guys, I'll catch you tomorrow.
Good night.
Alright, have a good one. Yeah, that's some pretty cool stuff.
Indeed.
Where's my oh, this one's already running. think I'm gonna call it 2. Well,
Right.
let me get out of this place.
Too much clutter.
Oh shit, I don't have enough inventory space to pick stuff up anyway. Like I am 100% full up. It was a guy we actually missed. We missed one mob.
That was the quickest I've ever defeated the Vol over, so